venue. Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, Ben Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came and were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned. It's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger to get them going for this football game.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense.
He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, their D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Out wide right, it's McCown. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't...
Snags it, and there's running room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Wants to go up top on second down. Caught. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. The quick game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Play action on first down. Complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Bland. Unloads to the wideout. And he almost had a pick.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. Fourth down is coming. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Tigers sideline, that last catch catch from their top wide receiver gave him the national career record. Guys, he is getting so hyped up by the coaches and their teammates. They're making sure he can keep that game ball, but he's getting ready to run back out there again after breaking that big record. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Second down, gonna throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Finds his big tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
It's so nice to have these big, playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Going to the ground. Got the first down. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking for space. It's Levis. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeps it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The handoff. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He has 89 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Changing the routes with his receivers. Finding some room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the back. Nowhere to go.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Absolute shank. Missed it. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Bland. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. Makes a move. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the ground, it's Levis. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Pulls it in. Makes the grab it down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Bland. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Turns it upfield. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got him quickly. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. The give on the counter. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll run him again. Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw for it. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient.
Going downfield for the big play. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Caught. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
2nd down to the air. Right on target this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position. Looking to throw, it's Bland. Quickly out to the tight end. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Throws it off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The snap sets up to throw. Still looking. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just a short pass to the tight end. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. They're working that left side. He's brought down in the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the 1st.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout the season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Fires to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Aggies sideline, the quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 100.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
To the air, it's Bland. Finds his target. Dragged down. Texas A&M going up tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Out wide left, it's Wade. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Warren. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll go to the air. Stepping to the right. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is a big-time gamble, man. I was second-guessing the head coach deciding to go for that and not just kick the field goal in the last play of the first half, but he trusts the big fellas up front. They decide to run the ball. They get movement, and he plows his way in for a touchdown, and with it, take the lead on the final play of the first half.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books. Head time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Buckeyes hoping that clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 7-2 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. Two quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. His message to his team at the half was, we are better than this. Even though they're playing an opponent that's ranked higher than they are today, he believes sitting at 500 in the conference, this is the turning point of their season. He asked them, what type of team do you want to be? We decide right now. I'll keep you posted up. They come out of that locker room with that same urgency here to start the third quarter. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Just feeds the running back. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it in his belly. Here's some daylight. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offense.
Got it in stride inside the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick completion to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He makes a grab. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tackles. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles...
Snags it, and he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Plows through the defense. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Drops back on first down. Moving out to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Snapped on 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Ran through the contact. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Bland. Got it. At the 45 on its way. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Texas A&M going quickly.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions, because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
2nd and long here. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's McCown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Takes it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Wade.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll ride him again. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking downfield, it's Bland. Back's got it on the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Bulldozes his way through. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Holds on, it's Warren. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. LSU right back to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
Back to pass on second down. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. With this game all but wrapped up, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country getting late in the season, and a loss like this one is doubtless going to hurt your position. And maybe the way things are unfolding, we are set up for a classic finish as we get underway here in the 4th. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw, it's Bland. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCown. Could not make his way to the corner. Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got him. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Got a lot of room to the right. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top on second down. Looking for the score! And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and make...
He caught it! He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. Finds his man down the middle.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He's down right there, short gain on the ground. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Gonna look downfield again. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Second down to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And the returner will be dragged down. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, as the offense gets ready to take the field right now, they have got a lot of excitement. This is a possibility to knock off the #1 team in the country, but they know they've got to play clean football down the stretch. The huddle, they're talking to each other, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to keep it together here and have a productive drive here against this excellent defense. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Swamped immediately. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Dropping back, it's Bland. Got the quick pass. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Second and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gut of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. The running back has it. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown LSU! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
This team right now showing you why they were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Yeah, they were sleepwalking a little bit earlier. They knew coming in, David, they were going to be facing a really good opponent. Good teams don't quit, and they've come all the way back now to take the lead. And they had a pretty big deficit not that long ago.
And this is a good team they're playing. They're showing they're one of the better teams in the country. I mean, to battle back from several touchdowns down, like not to blink, not to bat an eye, not to quit, they're proving why they're a great team.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Finds his tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Moving the pocket, it's Bland. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good.